women's bantamweight tilt between Cris Cyborg and Juliana Pena. While drillers make killers and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman, she has become a force in this division. And even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. Well, it's amazing to think what could have been and how long it took Cris Cyborg to finally get to the UFC in 2016. Largely, she has made up for lost time. This is as intimidating a physical freak of nature as we have in the women's game.
How do you make up for lost time? You put a stamp on everything that you do. And that's what Cris Cyborg did, from winning the UFC title, even going all the way back to Strikeforce. Cyborg was already considered one of the greatest mixed martial artists in the world. You know when you watch a Cyborg fight, you're about to watch brutality. And until Amanda Nunes matched that, everybody else just folded. Cris Cyborg is a dominant force of nature, and she will look to show that this evening.
She had an unbeaten streak from 2005 to 2018. It will go down in history as one of the greatest runs the women's game has ever seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Cris Cyborg! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Miragliotta.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
You ready?
All right, DC, here we go with round 1, and this one could get pretty interesting here early. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt taking on the decorated striker. Your thoughts on how this one might play?
Oh! Oh, no!
Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish the fight.
Oh, straight right. Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point. Oh, that was a big one there.
They continue to exchange.
Oh, good punch land.
Well, it's one thing to be confident in your chin. It's another thing to leave your head wide open for damage, and that's exactly what she did there as she eats the uppercut. Let's see if she circles out and tries to prevent any further damage here. Oh, Pena's able to transition back to side control now. Working on.
Let's finish that on triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. All right, side control for her now, and you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me that.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Pena's back to the side control now. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat. Beautiful body kick.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Big kick lands.
Back in the clinch now. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Oh, big punch land. Big punch from the clinch. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Pretty good connection by her there on the knee, and I don't care where you are getting kneed. It doesn't feel good, and I'd imagine you don't want to take too many.
She thought they'd be available, and she was exactly right.
Well, she nearly got her out of there with the knockdown in the previous. Huge connection by her there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight? Boom! Big jab.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's gotta go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to.
Back to the feet. Cyborg's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Unbelievable. Back to the feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Most fighters in this division get knocked out by that strike. Near perfect execution. She found a little crack in the defense and found a home for that strike. Landed flush. And that is another one for the highlight reel, but few prettier than that one as she gets the big knockout win here tonight. And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Chris Cyborg.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.